Everybody. This is Bimbo Barbarella, and this is um, Thursday, June 30th at 7:15 p.m. And I never seem to know what day it is, and that's kind of sad. um, because I thought that me and Mark Kropka were going to do a show tomorrow. No, yesterday, but I had to mow the lawn, and then after I got done mowing the lawn, I took a shower and took a nap, and then later on, because Al couldn't do it, I had to do weed whacking. So then I fell asleep and I missed a show, but I don't remember if I was supposed to do one or not anyway. Um, this show here, um, what I'm going to do, and I'll wait for a little bit to see if anybody wants to join. I'm going to do some of our favorite non North American bands. So, no bands from the US and no bands from Canada. So, and I'm going to do 9. And I have a lot of, um, hello, Jen. And I have a lot of, like, honorable mentions. And um, I'm not going to pick obvious bands. I'm not going to pick Judas Priest. I'm not going to pick the Kinks. I'm not going to pick AC/DC. Um, and I'm not going to pick, if you don't know my favorite band, you haven't been paying attention to my stream for, however long I've been doing it, 6, 7 months. No, I'm going to step outside the box a little bit. Hello, Suzanne. Uh, me and Suzanne, we were supposed to go out today, but she was running around crazy like a nut. Hello, Mark. Yes. Oh, do you want to come up so we can do our show? Because I tried calling you earlier, but just left a voice message. Did you want to come up and do your favorite? I have 9. Your favorite non-North American bands, Mr. Bopak, and why don't you come up? And Suzanne is a friend of mine. She goes by the name Susanna Banana. She's actually done wrestling picks with me before, and when she did them, she was actually pretty good. See, and that's what's good when you're doing your wrestling picks is you don't know who's wrestling. You just pick people by the name. So anybody like to come up? Bopak or Mark, or both of you come up. Yeah, Suzanne. Yeah, Suzanne. Because um, um, Jen and her husband Chris. Oh, they were down. Last week, and I know I called you. I know I told you. But and in Suzanne's defense, she's dealing with the same kind of thing that I am. So she's like stressed to the max. My microphone's not working. It should be. Hello? Okay, okay. Can anybody hear me? You should be able to hear me. Hello, Miss Hopkins. How are you, dear? Miss Honeybunch, see if Chris is around. Maybe Chris would like to join in on this. And here's Serene. She's a friend of mine from bowling. Yeah, I've got a good crowd first thing at 7 o'clock on a Thursday. Hold on, let me plug it and unplug it. Okay, so who can hear me? Can everybody hear me? Suzanne says we can hear you. Maybe it's you, Mr. Mock. Oh, with all of our modern technology. Oh, Honey Bunch, if you would like to join, okay, 9 favorites, non North American bands. So nobody from the US, nobody from Canada. It's worse now. I didn't do anything. I just plugged it and unplugged it. Hello, Mark. Suzanne says we're all nuts. Yeah, that's kind of true. Okay, so who's going to be the first one to step up to the plate and join the bimbo on a unofficial College of Knowledge show? Because our official one is coming up Saturday, where we will be doing our 15 favorite songs from Aerosmith. Oh, so no, I don't really. I'll send smoke signals for Chris. Okay, yeah, you put the link. Oh, yeah, that'd be helpful, huh? I'm just so tired, especially because I was waiting for Suzanne, and she says, "Oh, I tried to call you," and I was here. I didn't hear the phone ring. She said she knocked on the door. I didn't hear that. So I got to blame somebody for something, because it's never my fault, right? It's never my fault. Never my fault. And actually, Cat Daddy Al is all ecstatic tonight, because we had another fat cat in here, gave birth to kittens, and we actually got to see one of them was walking around a little bit out in the living room, and so he was all, "Oh, look, little kitten, little kitten, little kitten, oh, little kitten, little kitten, little kitten, little kitten, oh, little kitten, little kitten." Oh, please, please, with a little kitten. But I dropped and ran to see. I don't know, but we were supposed to go out to lunch. Oh, Suzanne. And here he is. You know him, you love him. He is one of the professors of the College of Rock Knowledge, Mr. Mark Kropka. Mark, and can you hear me? Mark, say something so we can hear you. Yes, we got those little cats there, Suzanne. And you know how he is. You know how he is. And Jen
Hello,
knows.
Bimbo.
Hello, Mark. Oh, yeah,
Hey,
because
how are
Jen
you?
knows.
Hey, how are you? Hey, how are you?
Fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, loud and
Good.
clear.
Hello, Brian.
How's your
Hello,
day
Brian.
today?
How are you? What?
How was your day today? Stress free, I hope.
Um, well, I got stood up by a good friend of mine,
Oh,
but yeah, well, and she's in chat. So if you want to give her some shit, Mark, you can go ahead and do that.
Oh.
And here he
I can't give
is,
anybody
another
shit.
one that you
Nice
know and
guy.
love. We actually have two professors here from the College of Knowledge. We have Mr. Mark Kropka, and we have the one and only Bopa
Hello? Can you hear me?
has joined us today. And like I said, yeah, Mark, because I was supposed to do this last night, I think, wasn't I? But
Bopak.
but
Hey, how are you doing?
but I'm
Hey,
terrible,
how are
and
you?
that's
Hey,
why
how
I
are
don't
you?
have
Hey,
more
how are you?
viewers. And that's why I don't have more viewers, because I never go on stream at the same time. So, okay, so Honey Bunch says hello, Bopak, Brian Walters, Easy Street with Jen, and Suzanne. Oh, this is Mr. Bopak, and he's actually he fits in right with this group because he's not real normal. So,
Kuwako.
I guess that's true.
so if you'd like, we can kind of get this started, because I do want to go 10 o'clock to the Mr. Humble's whiskey trivia to do
Oh, is
trivia.
that on tonight?
Yeah, he starts at 10. Oh,
Oh,
right,
okay.
Jen? Oh, right there, Easy Street with Jen. He starts at 10, right? Yes, and Shireen, she called me yesterday. She says, "Oh, you haven't been in bowling in 2 weeks." And well, because yesterday I had to mow the lawn, because I left a message in Twitter how me and this lady down the street, we actually invested in like some sheep, and so we were just gonna have sheep, just graze like on our lawn. But and she has a fenced in yard, so that's where she had the sheep in her pen, and somebody stole them.
Wow.
They stole the
And
sheep.
then
Really?
Sunday, so then Sunday, we're smelling this like barbecue up and down the street.
Oh no.
Are you
And so they
joking?
stole them, and they
then
had
they
a
ate-
sheep or two.
They ate the sheep.
Yes.
How many sheep?
Oh, we bought 4 of them,
Wow.
and we got
Did
a
you
good
get the
deal for
sample
it.
of the meat?
No, because they're hillbillies and everybody's afraid of them.
Oh.
Everybody's afraid of them. And so we got them at good deal, because they were, like mutant sheep. Like one had 2 heads, one had like 5 legs.
Oh, gotcha.
One sheep,
I understand now.
one sheep had a hump, like a camel, but
One of them had a bad stutter.
yeah. Well, Suzanne says that I look good. Well, thank you, Suzanne. If you would have picked my dumbass up today, we probably could have gone out to lunch, and I probably could have, like hustled our way into like free lunch or some free drinks. But Miss Hopkins bought the sheep from Balky. Okay, and who remembers who Balky? Oh, Barticomo says. Who remembers who? Oh, okay, who remembers that character that Mrs. Hopkins is talking about?
Malky.
No idea. What's that from?
He was from
He was
Perfect
from
Strangers, right, Mrs. Hopkins? Yes. Oh, okay,
He was
Brian.
like the
and,
comical relief in the show, Bopak.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, and Brian, because I always wear bows in my hair now, because because they didn't call me Bo Pock. Oh, they call me oh shit, and now I gotta
Bo
think
Peep.
up something. quick.
Bo
Oh,
Peep.
very good. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Bo Peep. Yeah.
Some medium Bo Peep.
Suzanne says,
If
"I'll
you
make it up
lost
to
your
you."
sheep.
Sue. Yes,
See?
and his cousin Larry.
Proof.
Yes.
Proof.
Yes. Oh, yes. So, okay. So, Mr. Mark, I think that you probably had your list, and Mr. Bopak, you can come up with um, nine bands that are from not North America, right?
Yeah, I think they're mostly
Right.
going to be metal
Okay.
bands,
So,
but should be pretty
huh?
easy.
Oh, and if you want to include, some of the most popular bands, like I said, because I won't be putting down Judas Priest or Rolling Stones or the Kinks. Well, and I would never put down the Who for anything. So that doesn't matter.
It's
Okay,
open season.
So we're gonna do Mark's gonna go first, then Mr. Bopak. Let me see. And I mean, they don't have to be in any sort of exact order, but name kind of like your favorite to your name like your least favorite to like your number one favorite. And last chance, anybody else want to get in this? Oh, hello, Drifter Nomad. How are you? Okay, so um, Brian, if you want to get in, because you've only got to come up with 9 bands that weren't from North America. If you want to, Brian, okay, Tears for Fears, yes, they were actually from the UK.
Thank you.
So, um, let's get this dog and pony show started. Mark, your first one would
Yes.
be.
Okay. This is a Spanish band. And they're from Spain. Anyways.
Well, you okay?
They're
Being Spanish,
a
yeah.
good band. When I came across them, Olger's the singer is phenomenal. The player, his name is Maximilian. Is when you watch the guy play, you can see he gets right into it. They're called the Main Squeeze.
Oh, I've actually heard of them.
Yeah, I think I've heard of
Okay,
them.
so Drifter Nomad says Opeth. Suzanne, till Tuesday. No, they're from the U.S. Yes, and yes, and Opeth is from Sweden. Yeah, and so Mark, do you have any CDs from them or?
No, I've been streaming everything from YouTube so far from them, but
Oh, okay,
they do
okay.
have CDs. They do a mix. They do a lot of covers really, really well on YouTube, and they do their
Oh,
own
good.
music
Okay,
too. You can catch that
good.
on YouTube too. It's usually
Okay, and so what was the name of the band
yeah,
again? No, Mark. And so what
the
was the
Main
name of the band
Squeeze.
again? Okay. Okay, Mark. Put it in the chat so people can see the name of the band. Yes, Opeth is
I
good.
can't. I can't type
Hello. Okay, they're called the Main
it.
Squeeze. They're
Yes,
called the Main
please.
Squeeze. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, hello there. Oh, hello there, Miss Leah Sugar Britches. How are you, dear? I haven't heard from Coach with his lineup for wrestling, so I was gonna kind of maybe throw that in tonight before.
Coach was up at
No, but huh?
Coach was up at 4 a.m. this morning making characters for his wrestling show.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Yeah,
My God,
I
the
saw
work he
the
put into
notification
that
for that.
is amazing. It is. It is. It's amazing. Okay, there's the Main Squeeze. That's the name of the band. Okay, Mr.
Yes.
Bopak, a band
So
from you.
the first one that came to mind I was thinking of is a band called Blind Guardian from Germany.
Okay.
They're a
And what
power
kind of
metal
music
band.
do they play?
It's a like epic power metal kind of thing. They
Okay,
have
okay,
albums like themed of various topics, fantasy
okay.
stuff sometimes.
Blind Guardian. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have a lot of that sort of stuff as well. And they're from Germany. Oh, you see. Bopak, and can you write that in the chat or do I have to do it?
Oh yeah, I can do that real quick.
George Michael.
George Michael.
Well, he wasn't from North
British,
America.
isn't he? I
Yeah, he
thought George
was
Michael was
a
British.
Blind Guardian. Okay, Bopak, good. Okay, okay. And what was the name of the band that George Michael was in? And who was the other guy in the band with him?
Is that like Wham?
I know the name of the band.
Yeah. Okay, but
I
who
don't know
was
any
his
players.
cohort? Okay, so Itmo says the Tea Party. I never heard of the Tea Party. And so where are they from? Itmo, where's the Tea Party from? Best album by Blind Guardian is, yes, Miss Hopkins. Of course, she knows it because she's one of the very few people on trivia who is actually, I will give props, who is better than me at trivia. And that's really saying something. You should be proud of yourself. Okay,
Who is?
Mark Kessler. Okay, Mark Kessler likes Duran Duran. Yes, and they're from England. So, my first choice, and I have 3 albums by this band, but I couldn't find them. So, the name of the band is Lordi, Lordi, and they're from
Oh, I've seen them.
Finland.
Yeah.
Finland's pretty cool. Lordy with an I. I'm looking at them right now. They remind the images remind me of like a Gwar kind of costume vibe.
Okay, can somebody get rid of that guy? Thank you.
What happened?
Oh, there's a
Oh.
spammer.
Oh, look. Sorry, folks. I think we lost everybody. Are you still there, Bobak?
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. And Bimbo,
Yeah,
have
there's
you
a
disappeared on us?
Yeah, something
no,
Uh-oh.
glitched out a little bit. I have no idea.
no. There's just a spam that I gotta get off of.
I got your spot here. I'm keeping your spot warm, Bimbo.
Okay, because I'm
Oh,
here.
she left a little stain here. You're here.
Okay. Well, Itmo says. Oh yeah, Leah. I know. I get them all the time. Okay. Okay. Well, Itmo says that the Tea Party is Canadian. See, well, they don't count. So you can't use a Canadian band because they're from North America. Okay, so is everybody back up? Can everybody hear and see? And
I think it's working all right.
I'm
okay,
all right.
okay, Mark. And so your next one would be
This, you might get mad at me for this one because they might be a little bit juvenile, but I'm going to say them anyways. I think some of their music is interesting. They're a trio of a brother and 2 sisters, and their names are Kitty, Daisy, and Louis. Has anybody heard of them?
no.
And they're from Britain. And given it, some of their songs might be a little okay, maybe more chickish. Girls might like a little bit better, but I like it. I think it's a lot of it's clever, really clever, and They're worth giving a listen to, you know?
Oh, what are they called
And
again?
what's the name of the band again?
Easy and Lewis.
That's just what they're called.
And where,
Yeah.
for God's sake, are they from?
They're
Mark, where
from London.
where
They're
are
from.
they from?
Where what?
No, oh, they're from the UK.
Yes. They sure are.
Okay, good. So it looks like that porn bomb went, and uh, I don't know. I think that
Why,
YouTube
just get porn
would take
bombed?
stuff,
It's the
yeah,
it's the
I think that
robots.
YouTube would take this stuff more seriously, but they don't. So okay, Bopak, your next one, sir, would be.
So the next one that I thought of was another metal band from Italy this time. They used to be just called Rhapsody, but they had to change their name for some kind of legal dispute, so their like full name is Rhapsody of Fire or something like that.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, I saw
I
them in
haven't heard their
concert
music.
once. They're pretty good. I like them.
I've heard of them. Yeah, and they're in that same kind of ilk. That like classical power metal.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And it gets like with Rhapsody, it gets a little goofy, I would say, but in a way that if you're into the genre, it's appealing.
Okay, Drifter says that Gorillaz is kind of juvenile. Yeah, because Gorillaz was actually a spin-off band
Pick up.
by who? Oh,
It's
was it the
the
guy
guy.
from Oasis?
Yeah, that I think
Grab your
that sounds
cigarette.
right. I forget his name, but
Yeah. Okay. Okay, because they did have a couple of decent songs. I will give them that.
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and like the videos were cool because they were all like anamorphic monkeys, and which anytime you can see an anamorphic monkey, that's always fine.
Yeah, this is a good day. It's a good day.
Okay, now
Everybody
my
likes
number nine. Right now, my number nine is one that's I have 3 albums from, and I can't find them. And oh, come on, Christ. Jesus shit.
Strong.
No, just this fucking crap.
What? Something giving you a hard time, Bo?
No, this thing that's always popping up, this porn crap.
Oh, is somebody backstage?
I think it's a just an automated like robot.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah. And
Oh,
so Miss Jen, the historian of the College of Knowledge, she actually saw my CD collection, and she even commented, "How the hell can you find anything in that? Because it's no, because there's like no rhyme or reason to it."
You don't. You need the Dewey Decimal System.
Oh,
yeah. Remember that?
yeah.
I guess they
Okay,
still
so
use it. No, they're all computerized now.
right.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
all just
and
database
so
on a
okay, so
computer.
my number 8 is a band called Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds
Almost.
from Australia. And the
Australia,
CDs that I have
yes.
from them are called Murder Ballads, Dig Lazarus Dig, and
These guys are
um, one live one. I forget what it's called, but I know I have them. And I
jump
just
in the
can't
hole,
find them.
Lazarus.
Yeah, jump. Yeah, yeah. And so Nick Cave actually got his start with a band called the Birthday Party, and you can
Oh,
look it
yeah.
up on YouTube. They do a sensational version of These Boots Were Made for Walking. So
Ah, the old
look it
Nancy
up. It is
Sinatra.
definitely worth the time. And the name of the band is called Birthday Party. And I'll put that in here.
Berkeley
No, Birthday Party.
party.
Birthday Party.
Hmm.
Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. Okay, Mark, your next one would be.
Some might
Okay,
say that
wait.
I'm
Oh,
placing
okay, Mark. Hold on. Okay, Mark.
Snitters a little bit.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
I just wanted to say that Mark says that The Cure should be included in many lists. Yes, and I love The Cure. I have most of their CDs, but I wanted to do like a lot of out of the box kind of bands, that nobody heard of before. And that's why I said I'm not going to do the Rolling Stones or AC/DC or Judas Priest or anybody or Black Sabbath, but okay, Mark. Yes,
See, I
and so you were
know
saying who?
that's what you were doing, so I didn't do that. So that's what you were doing, so I mixed it up a little bit. I have some well-known people in my list.
Oh no, that's fine. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Right. Because and I chose is the Scorpions.
Okay, and where are they from?
Do you all remember the Scorpions?
Yeah, Scorpions are great.
Germany.
Where are they from?
They,
Yes.
they, I believe they are German.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Oh, with Michael Schenker and
Yeah,
Herman
they are.
Rarebell and Klaus Main. There's two more guys, but I forget. Very good. Okay, good calls. No, see, that's good. That's great. That's great. Okay, because for all the next ones,
Thank you.
I have prop. No, I don't have props for 7 either. Jeez. But I have the disc, but I just can't find them. Okay, Bopak, your number 7 would be.
Since you mentioned Australia, I thought of Men at Work, which I particularly love.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think they're way underrated. Everyone knows they're like one single, but man, I put that album on and it's a good good listen all the way through.
If
Okay,
it
the
works
next
for
time I talk to
Bopak, then
Pansy,
you know
okay,
it
the
worked
next
for
time that I talk to
him.
Pansy in Australia, I'll have to ask her about Men at Work and see what she says. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I have heard some of their other material, and you're right. It's very good. It's very listenable. It is good. It is good.
Yes, it
Does
is
Pansy ever
listenable.
visit?
No.
So does Pansy
No,
ever come to visit you here in America?
No.
No,
The last time, no, the last person that we had to visit was Jen and Chris, and then she brought that friend Prism down here, and that girl was a
Oh
complete
yeah,
train wreck.
her.
Well, so what we did is so me and Jen and Chris, we actually pooled our resources and sent her down to Northern Territories to live with Pansy in Darwin. So Pansy's probably not going to talk to me. So Mark
Oh,
Kessler
really?
says Tangerine from Germany. Hello, Debbie and Dave. How are you? Nice to see you. Haven't seen you guys in a while.
Tangerine Dream is
Dream.
fantastic. Love them.
Yes, and I didn't even think of putting them on. The Kinks are good. Yes, okay, now the Kinks I can find. I've got a lot of Kinks, but the Kinks, they weren't
I like the
as
Kinks.
popular as could have
Right, they're on
been
my
in the
list.
United States. Because for the longest time, they were banned in the United States, and they were doing a lot of their like very, British sounding songs. Like Preservation and Muswell Hillbillies, and then they got into a theatrical period like Schoolboys in Disgrace, and so. Okay, Men at Work. Okay, so my number seven,
This is
and like I
Inks you're
said,
talking about?
oh yeah, the Kinks. Oh, hold on.
Okay, I
Oh,
didn't,
okay,
because
hold
I
on.
never heard most of those songs.
Hold on. Like I said, I know where the Kinks actually are. Okay, here is just like a Kinks greatest hits thing,
Oh,
and this
thanks.
is the Kinks and the Village Green Preservation Society. Everybody knows Lola versus what's
Yeah.
the name of it? It's got a
Oh, yeah.
long name. Oh, Lola. Lola versus the Power Man and the Money
Hello,
Go Round.
LA.
Right, and this has a lot of good songs on it too. And then they did one.
Yep.
Well, that's just a mix I made. And then they did one called Arthur, the Decline and Fall of the British Empire.
Good
And this
song.
one is called Hillbillies. And all of these are very good CDs. They have a lot of good rock and rolling songs, but they never got played in the United States
Oh, yeah.
because the Kinks were banned. And that's
Didn't.
Sleepwalker.
That's true. They weren't on top
And
100
that's very good. Sleepwalker is
radio.
good.
They weren't on
And this is my
AM. Black was the thing.
and
They
it's
weren't
my
on.
favorite Kinks. Right, and it's my favorite Kinks called Low Budget. And they do a disco song there
Oh,
called
yeah.
Superman.
Yeah. That's the most recent, isn't it?
Superman. I want to fly like Superman. And Itmo says he saw the Kinks in Dallas. Yes. I've seen the Kinks twice. Okay, but
Low budget.
yes.
Check it and see.
My seven
Low
is
budget.
my number seven is a band called HIM from Finland called Him.
Is that a second Finnish band?
Yes. Most of my bands are Finnish or like Norwegian.
I think I've heard of
like
him
said,
before, but I don't know their
Interesting.
music.
I've got like 4 of their CDs, but I can't find them. So, and they're same genre that all these other guys are. Just like that power kind of metal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and so Brian says U2. Mark Kessler says the Poogies. Easy Street Gen. Yeah, no, not him again. and actually him, they're not satanic at all. None of their music is satanic, but HIM stands for His Infernal Majesty. That's what it stands for. So that's why they did it, just to irritate people. Okay, Mark, your number 6 would be
Carlos Santana.
okay. Very good, good choice. And we all know what country Carlos is from.
Can't go wrong with the little Santana.
The only Santana album I have is Abraxas.
Yeah, that's the one I have too.
Yeah.
And
I
One of his
I
it is
most
know
a
that
good
popular.
one. If you
Right.
have to have one, I think that's probably the one to have.
Right. I know they had
Oh,
a
I
lot
don't
of
know
other,
about that. Yeah, maybe you're right.
and so Debbie and
It's a
Dave said
subjective thing.
Debbie and Dave says the Fairport Convention from England. I I've heard of the band. I can't think of one song that they do there, Debbie and Dave. Fairport Convention.
As far as Carlos Santana goes, his rhythms sections are always
Hmm.
phenomenal. His
Yeah.
he gets a great percussionist on, and once he gets that beat rolling on a song, you can almost feel it at your end of the whatever you're watching it on. It's it really adds a lot, I guess. I mean, all that
Yeah, no,
percussion.
I agree. I agree
Usually
with you.
he has a drummer. Then he'll have, I don't know the name of a lot of these percussion instruments, but I know
Okay, well,
the long
um, Mark. His one of his guitarists was Neil Schon, who went on to do in Journey.
right.
Oh, they were in Journey.
Oh, okay.
Neil
I didn't
Schon was, yeah.
know that.
Yeah, Neil Schon was, yes. And Easy Street with Gin
Very
says a
interesting.
70s band called City Boy, yes. Yes, and City Boy. I've got one CD by them. I only think they made like two or three. But okay, Bopak, you're number 6.
So, keeping with foreign metal bands, I guess, there's a band called Hammerfall. That's a Swedish power metal band. And the reason that I even know that they exist is that they made this amazing music video to promote the Swedish Olympic women's curling team. Because they
Oh,
were gonna
really?
like, yeah, they were in the like
Oh,
running, like one of
wow.
the best curling teams in the world, and yeah, they made this incredible music video. Here, I'll post a link to it if anyone wants to watch it.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
One more time, can I get the name from you, Bopak?
Uh,
They're called Hammerfall.
Hammerfall. Okay. Thank you.
Good. See, and now this is what I wanted out of this show. I didn't want everybody to say, like, Deep Purple, Uriah Heep, The Who. Come, let's get some some variety in here. My next one is a band that is actually Finnish, Greek, and Hungarian. And the name of the band is called Beast in Black. And here's their 3 CDs. Beast in Black.
Well,
And like everything else that we've mentioned before, it's like like me and Bopak have mentioned, it's like this like symphonic rock band. If you don't understand kind of what we're talking about, everybody has heard of Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Just
yes.
think about that. Use that as a point of reference to what this music sounds like.
Okay. I gotcha.
Yeah, it's
Even
like
though
a metal band with an orchestra in the background.
Trans-Siberian
No.
Orchestra morphed from a band called Sabotage, which was here in Clearwater,
Oh, yeah.
Florida.
Hmm.
Oh yeah.
Mannheim Steamroller.
Are they any good?
What? Oh, Sabotage? Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many piece band were they?
Sabotage, they were five. Chris Oliva and his brother, I think Rob Oliva. And when Chris Oliva died in a car crash, Paul O'Neill was their producer. And so Paul O'Neill sort of turned them into Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Oh, okay. Produced them. Good. Because I know that the Trans-Siberian Orchestra, I've been listening to them for a while now.
That's true. Yep. That's the kind of information.
Microphone cutting in and out?
Yeah, Bimbo cut out there for just a second, but it looks like it's back now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wasn't sure if it was me or not.
Okay. And so Gojira. Who knows what Gojira is?
It's a
Gee,
big
Bo Pock,
lizard.
you?
It's a big old lizard.
Oh yeah, a lizard. I don't see it. How you been, Bo Pock?
Bozo, where was I Wednesday, Bozo? I was mowed the lawn, and then about 5 o'clock I had to do weed whacking, and I had to take another shower, and I fell asleep, and that's where I was Wednesday. So, Mark, your next one would be, and Itmo says the Moody Blues.
Okay.
Oh, we actually did a. Okay, Itmo. Me, Chris, and Jen did a show on the Moody Blues, and maybe we'll do another one coming up. Okay, Mark, your next one would be.
It's a Polish band, and their name is Java.
How do you spell
And
that?
how do you spell that?
They play a mix of rock, more blues, rock and roll, like maybe like and
Oh, okay. And
they do it well.
Oh, okay, Mark.
They had them.
Mark, so what's the name? What's the name of the band so I can put it in the chat?
Java.
Oh, was it? Oh, like
I
coffee,
don't know how
Java?
to spell sure, but I'll give it a shot.
J
A
J-E-V-A.
V A.
Okay. Well, yeah, like coffee.
Oh,
okay. And they're from
No,
Poland?
no, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Close. They'll find it.
No, it's a Polish word. It means wood. The name of the band means wood in Polish.
Well, if anybody out there speaks Pole, and you know what wood means,
How to spell it?
so, okay, so Mark's Java, wooden pole,
Java.
wooden pole from Poland. All right, very good. I never heard of that band before. Bopak, your next one would be.
So, kind of in a different genre. I'm a fan of kind of like noise punk kind of stuff, and some of the best of that comes out of Japan. And one of my favorites is a band called Melt Banana.
Okay, that wasn't who I thought you were gonna say, but I know I know the ilk of music that you're talking about. I know exactly. I know the type of music you're talking about exactly, Bopak. And it does kind of take some getting used to listening to.
It's not everyone's cup of tea.
Right,
exactly. It's also not appropriate for every occasion.
Oh, right, to say the least.
Do
Yeah,
they usually have a female singer?
Very frequently, yeah. There's one that I like that doesn't, but it's part of like the aesthetic, I guess, is kind of like a screeching female vocal.
Okay, yeah, because Yoko Ono did that very
Oh
well.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Debbie and Dave, they like a
Yeah.
band called Brian Auger's Oblivion Express from England. I've never heard of them. Wow, that's fantastic. Brian Auger's here, and just let me write that down. Because that's one thing that I do. If people on my, streams, they put down things I've never heard of before, I will write it down and go and check it out later. And Brian then says Thin Lizzy, yes. Oh my God, yes. Oh, Thin Lizzy, they were so good. Oh, Brian Alger. Oh, with Phil Lynott.
Yeah.
And okay, now this is easy.
Hearing more.
But what country was Phil Lynott from?
Was it-
Okay, he wasn't English.
Should I go
what
ahead?
Country was Phil? Yeah, what country was Phil Lynott from?
Wasn't he from Ireland also?
Yes, Brian Auger's Living Express. Yes. Okay, so Itmo Project says Boris from Japan. Bopak, and so you've heard of Boris?
Oh
I've
yeah,
never heard.
there's some fantastic music videos of theirs on YouTube that you can find pretty easy.
Cool. Cool. I'll have to listen to that. Cool. Good. Wonderful. 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 So, my next one is a band that I absolutely love to death, and I ranked them at 5 just because there were other ones that I wanted to put ahead of them, but they could easily be my number 1. Hot House Flowers. Hot House Flowers, aren't they from like New Zealand, I think? Okay, my
kind of
number
music do they
5
play?
is Hot House Flowers. I forget. Oh, just like regular like pop and rock. My next one is a band called Avantasia. And it's fronted by a guy named called Tobias Sammet, and he got his
I like that.
start
name,
in a band
Tobias.
called Ed Guy, and this was their first one
Is
called
that named
No,
after the like notorious killer cannibal guy?
and then this is the Metal Opera 2, and I've got every single one of them. So, and this is the Wicked Symphony. You can see it here. Next one is the Scarecrow, and the entire sequence of songs follows this one character. Every CD follows this one character. Just going through different changes in his life. And they actually have a new one coming out, I think, in August. And this one is called Angel of Babylon. And this one is called Mystery
Tell me,
in Time.
what's the character's name?
Actually, I forget. I forget. You actually do, Mark. Yeah, and as much as I've heard of you, we should think I should know. You know what? Thinking I don't think that they ever really say it. Maybe they do.
Hmm.
And this one here is my favorite one, called Ghost Lights, because I actually have this on LP as well. And here's their last one called Moonglow. And like I said, they have a new one coming out later this year. And it's, again, that symphonic, um, just like busting out, cranking music, and then slows down. And then it busts out and cranks again, and then it slows down. And busts out and cranks out again.
Oh yeah, I like
slows
that.
down. And so Itmo says King Crimson. Okay. And you know what, Bopak? My favorite King Crimson is actually one called Discipline. I wasn't that big a fan of In the Court of the Crimson King. I liked Discipline better. I don't know why. So don't ask me why. There's
Mike
no answer.
Cutting out again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just really quiet. It changes depending on like the streaming software and all that. But yeah, I haven't heard Discipline, but I'll have to check that out.
Oh, it's good. It's good because it's when Brian Eno really starts shining in the band. So
yeah, I love Brian Eno. He's so good.
It is very Brian Eno-ish. Whereas the first one was a lot of like John Wetton. Discipline is more Brian Eno-ish.
I'll have to check it out, yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, that's my favorite one. That's my favorite one. Because those are the only two that I have. Court of the Crimson King and Discipline. So, Mark, we're down to our last four, Mark. And like I said, these aren't in any like worst or first, just 9. So your next one, Mark, would be
I think he's having some technical
Mark,
difficulties.
are you there?
Possibly.
Mark, are you there? I think he's stuck.
Yeah, I think he like was troubleshooting his microphone arrangement.
Okay. Okay, so Debbie and Dave say Atomic Rooster. And who's the drummer for Atomic Rooster there, Debbie and Dave? Who's the drummer for Atomic Rooster? Any idea? Yeah, Drifter, looks like he froze up. Who's the drummer for Atomic Rooster? Anybody can answer.
No.
Hello, Chris. Anybody can answer. Who's the drummer for Atomic Rooster?
I have no idea.
Bopak, and do you know?
No.
It was Carl Palmer.
Were they in any other bands or?
No, from ELP.
Carl Palmer. ELP. Okay.
Yeah, and he was also in The Crazy World of Arthur Brown. Fire, da-na-na, I bring you to burn, da-na-na. All right, so we'll get back to Mark. Okay, Bopak, your next one is...
So, getting back to the, like, power metal, symphonic metal genre, there's a really good Japanese metal band called Galnerius, which I'll spell that in chat in a second.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So put it in the chat.
Yeah, they are fantastic. They're like one of the most talented, like over the top, just like virtuoso guitar solo craziness with
Oh,
violins
okay,
in the
yeah.
background. It's absolutely over the top, wild stuff. Very good.
Okay,
Highly
yeah. Oh,
recommend.
okay. So put it
Let me
in the
type it.
chat there,
Yeah.
Mark.
So I think this is how you spell it.
Well, you're welcome, Debbie Dave. That's why you come to the College of Knowledge.
Yeah, so a good song by them that you can find a video for on YouTube pretty easily is called Angel of Salvation.
Okay, but what's the name of the band?
Galnerius.
Can you spell that or?
Yeah, I put it in the chat.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is it called X Japan? I have heard a bunch of similar sounding name bands, but
Yeah, because there was a Japanese band that I loved, and um, they did kind of like that's Kubaki kind of thing. And I can't think of the. I would have to look at it before. I would have to look at it again. But they were really good. They were really good. Okay, so Gojira, curious, and well, that's good that you're focusing on Japan because very few Americans actually realize how good Japanese and like South Korean music actually is.
yeah, I'm kind of drifting from country to country here, but yeah,
No,
there's a lot of good like experimental
oh
Japanese
yeah,
music, like
yeah,
weird stuff that you're not gonna
yeah.
hear anywhere else,
Oh
you know?
no, absolutely. And see, that's why I go out of my way to find different bands because I hate to say it, but American music, for most part, all kind of sounds the same, I think. It does. I hate to say that. Okay, my next band comes from the land of Hans Christian Andersen, if you know who that is.
Yeah. Director, right?
No, Denmark. It is a band called here, and I want to get them in the correct order. Because that's another thing too, that my CDs are never in any kind of order because I am terrible. I'm terrible when it comes to doing my CDs. I'm really bad. And you would think because I take such meticulous notes on like this and like the wrestling, you think that I would do my CDs better? No, I don't. They're terrible. Okay, Bjork, and she comes from Iceland, right?
Mm-hmm. She's very Iceland.
Yes. And yeah, what is there, like 18 people in Iceland? Hello,
It's
Mark.
not a
Okay.
very large country.
I mean, yeah, because there's like Reykjavik and there's like six other cities, and that's like it.
Yeah, it's like Reykjavik and it's surrounded by a volcano and sheep
Yeah,
farms.
and that's it. Okay, so Mark says that his tablet's acting up, so I sent him the link to rejoin. Okay, this band from Denmark is called um, Disneyland After Dark. And when the very first album came out, who do you think sued them? because of the name.
Walt
Disney
Disney.
Company. So
Straight
they
from
had
the
to
grave.
change their name. So they had to change the name to DAD.
Dad.
DAD. And they have got more albums than this, but these are the only ones that I have. Oh, this is their first one that's actually was released in the United States and was very successful, called No Fuel Left for the Pilgrims. It was very successful. And this next one here was called Oh, Risking It All.
What style of music are they?
Um, it's um, it's almost like it's kind of fucked up because it's like metal cowpunk. If that makes
Okay.
sense.
I'm
No,
not
it's like
sure if it does.
it's like metal cowpunk. That's the best way that I can describe it. Metal cowpunk. You have to listen to it. Oh, because
I'll
rock
check
and
it out. I'll
rollin',
check it out.
they kick ass, but they have that. Oh, but they have that sort of like Texas twang in the guitar. And that's how I can best describe it. It's like metal cowpunk.
All right.
And then they're in it all. And then there's this one, Express Yourself. And then there's Monster Philosophy. And like I said, I have more than this. And here's one called 30 Years and 30 Hits. They've been around since 1984. And this is their last one called For the Loud. And this came out a couple years ago. And they have a new one coming out this year too. So they're called Disneyland After Dark. I'm just going to put it in here. Just check it out. Just check it out on YouTube.
Putting it on
And
the
I-
list.
And I
What
could
was the
give
name
you
of that
a
band?
link.
I didn't catch it in time.
Oh, they're called
Yeah?
Disneyland After it. Oh, they're called Disneyland After Dark. Oh, DAD.
Oh, okay. That's easy.
DAD. Oh, Disneyland After Dark.
Okay.
Okay, Mark. And so, what was your number
Okay.
4? Mark, what was your number
It
4?
was
We
the
missed your number
Kinks.
4, Mark. The Kinks. Okay, good. That's
And
a
the
good choice.
reason,
And
uh,
yes, the reason would be
I liked them was because they're such a good band.
Right.
But I don't think another reason is so to a lot of people that it's your band. They don't know much about them, and they're
right.
they don't know about them.
I mean, because when Jen and Chris were down, I brought over one of the CDs that they had never heard of before, and they said that they liked it. It was great.
Okay.
And so Debbie and Dave said Wishbone Ash
Yeah.
from England. Yes. Okay, now that's a good band. And you know what other band I love from England that you never hear is like 10 Years After or
Oh, yeah.
Argent. Hold
Oh,
your
Rod
head
Argent.
up.
Mhm.
And I've
Rod
got
Argent
one.
is in King.
What?
He's in King Crimson. He plays in King Crimson.
Oh, really?
Rod Argent. I don't know if he's always played in them
Right.
or if he's just a recent addition.
And
But
okay,
I saw. Sorry.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Chris. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, Mark's talking, so
I,
yeah. And like I
I
was,
think I finished.
and like I was saying,
I got my point across
and like I
anyway.
was, and like I was saying, I love the band 10 years after, and I've only got one CD of theirs, and it's called Cricklewood Green. That's very good. And Itmo says Smiths, old Smiths and new Smiths. Yes. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
yes. And Morrissey was so good. He was so under. And Johnny Marr was such a great guitarist. Okay, Debbie and Dave said Great Lake was in Crimson. Yes, he was. And so was John Wetton. And John Wetton went into be in Asia. Um, Robert Fripp was in King Crimson. Okay, Mark. Okay, Chris, and what the topic is, bands you like that are not from the United States or Canada.
Oh boy.
Okay, so
Okay.
okay, Mark, and so we're going to start with you again. Your number 3, Mark, would be.
I got a band.
All right, Chris. What?
Europe.
Okay, and what country are they from?
Sweden.
No, Germany.
That's in
Well,
Europe.
close. Huh?
It's all in Europe.
Yeah, but the band is actually from Germany.
Final Countdown.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes, yes.
Scorpions.
I wasn't a great big fan of Europe because they were too 1980s, sounded like everybody else. I mean their songs were good, but I don't own any of their CDs. Okay, Mark, and so yours would be
Lord,
okay, Miss Hopkins. I'll get to you in a minute. Go, Mark. Mark.
Lord Such. Lord Such. Can you hear me?
Yes. Oh, yes. Lord Such. Yes, I know who Lord Such is. Lord
You do?
Such. Yes.
They're not from the United States.
And what country are they from?
Songs.
And what country are they from, Mark?
From the UK. I believe London area.
Lord Such. Yes. And that's very obscure. I like that because that's very obscure. That's very obscure. And so that's Mark. That's a great choice. I never would have thought of them, but that's a fantastic, fantastic choice. So Ms. Hopkins says that she likes the
thank you.
Sugar Cube. Susie and the Banshees.
Okay.
Dead Can't Dance. Empire of the Sun.
Wait till it's your turn.
Massive Attack. I guess.
A bunch of those-
Okay, Chris, what?
Mine is they're a hair metal rock band from the 80s and 90s, and most people have never heard of them. And a friend of mine where I used to live when I was younger told me about them, and I played it and I loved it. And they're called Tiger Tails, and they're from England.
I've heard of Tiger Tails.
Well, nobody has.
What kind of
I've
is
heard
it?
of them. It's like
Rock and roll?
regular 80s. It's
Tiger
like
Tails.
80s power,
Rock.
80s
Yeah.
like hair metal band. I mean it's good. It's listenable too, but it's pretty.
I got the tattoo. Look at my tattoo of it. I even got the tattoo on my arm.
Cool. Wow, cool.
All right, there you go.
Wow. I mean, the band is good, but they're like everybody else in the genre.
I got all
No,
their
but they
CDs.
were good. Oh, but they were good. Yes.
I got all their
Yes.
CDs.
Yes,
Oh, my-
very good.
am I-
Okay, very good, Chris.
And my other pick is the Scorpions.
Okay, because who said that?
Oh, someone said-
Mark said the Scorpions.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they were mentioned a little earlier.
Yeah,
Okay,
for
so
sure.
My
Bopak,
bad.
your next one would be.
So I'm trying not to get too overly focused on one country in particular, but this will be the last Japanese band, I swear.
No, say it. No, say the Nippon band you want.
There's a good band called Midori, like it's a Japanese
Now
word
that
for
okay,
color
now
green,
okay, now them I have heard.
and they're wild.
Them I have heard. I have heard Midori. I have heard Midori. Yes, and unless you have heard this music, you really can't appreciate what Bopak is saying about how crazy they are.
Echo, Ontario.
No, they're nuts. They're nuts.
Yeah, it's they're thinking outside the box when it comes to their music, I think.
Thinking outside the box. They were
Why?
they were thinking outside. Yeah. Oh, they were thinking outside the prefecture.
Yeah. Right. So I
Why it's no good, or it's
I have to
Oh my
go,
God.
but can
Mark,
I just
you have to
leave my
listen to it.
last pick before I go?
Okay.
So the last one that I wanted to
what are
mention.
they called again?
The
Midori.
Japanese one is called Midori, M-I-D-I.
Yeah. Okay. Kind of like the watermelon.
No,
liqueur.
M-I-D-O-R-I.
Yeah, like the
Oh.
watermelon liqueur.
Story.
Okay,
Yeah.
Bopak. So this is your last one.
Yeah, because I gotta go here in a second.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for coming on, and you know that your participation is always appreciated, my friend. So your
It's a
last one.
pleasure to be here. And the last one is a strange Slovenian band called
Okay.
they're called Laibach, and they do a lot of very interesting covers that are like total reimaginations of popular songs that you've heard.
And I hate to break your bubble, but I
have a really good
heard
one.
of Live.
I have a really good one. I
have
want to
heard
say
of-
real quick before he leaves.
Chris, it's not your turn.
Sorry.
All right, well,
Um,
time's running out though. I gotta hit
Okay.
the road here.
Okay, Bopak, but I have heard of Liebach.
I like them.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead, please, Chris. Go ahead.
I know you've heard of this one. Mark probably hasn't, but Debbie, you and Debbie for sure have heard of this band.
What? I can't see it.
What are they called, Debbie?
Pseudo Echo
Pseudo Echo.
from
Oh
Australia.
yeah. Yes.
Australia's got a lot of gems.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Did
Yeah,
you like
because
them?
they were. Oh, yeah, they were right around the time when Midnight Oil was out and Split Ends were out and all them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Duran
Yeah,
Duran's
Pseudo
another-
Echo. And now that's good and bizarre. Oh, that's good and obscure. That's good. Okay, so my next one is an artist. He's solo now, but he started in a band called Master Plan. His name is Jorn, and Jorn actually sings a lot now with the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. In his band, they were called Master Plan, and they have one more that they just released a little bit ago called Master Plan. That's the name of the band. And here are some of his solos, which I don't have all of them. The Duke, and he is from Norway.
I'm signing off here, but good night, everyone.
Oh, good night, Mr. Bopak. And again, and
Good night,
and
Bopak.
your is always appreciated, my friend. Thank you. Oh, hello, Old Humble. How are you?
Thank you, Bopak.
Yes, Mr. Old Humble. We will be at your trivia tonight. We're just going through
Finally, it's the three
some
of us.
obscure bands that are not North American or Canadian. And this is Bjorn from Norway.
The three of us finally.
And here's another one called Heavy Rock Radio, because what he did on like 2 CDs, he took like they're sort of like cover albums, but they're not the typical songs that somebody who sings heavy metal would sing. And just the way that they're done, so good. And here is one called Life on Death Road, and then his follow-up called Live on Death Road.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Mr. Old Humble. Mr. Old Humble, while you're there, can you think of any obscure band not from North America or US or Canada that you can think of that you would like to, just make a shout out to? Debbie and Dave say The Taste. Jorn. Oh, okay. Jorn. Jorn.
I like that one. No, they're not obscure. And Duran Duran was obscure.
And the name of his band was called Master Plan. Yeah, The Taste. I've never heard of The Taste. I know who Rory Gallagher is, but I've never heard of The Taste. And Debbie and Dave, what kind of music did they play? Hello, Mr. Chris Bliss. Oh, you showed up late, unfortunately, my friend, because I told Honey Bunch earlier to tell you to come up because you would have loved this kind of show. You can only think of AC/DC right now or Quirky Park. Foreign bands aren't my forte. Okay. Well, AC/DC is a foreign band, and Gorky Park was actually done by the Scorpions. So, hey, that's good enough. Hey, oh, come on, you make a fine product. You got more things to think about, than music from from Europe. So, Chris Bliss.
Hi,
Chris Bliss, I would like to hear from you, my friend. Two good obscure bands that are not from the United States or Canada. No, okay, no, Old Humble. Gorky Park is a park actually in Moscow. Gorky Park was a song sung by the Scorpions.
You say pickle in Polish. Oh, Gorky.
Yep.
Just a little bit of for anybody out there that might be wondering.
So how was your day, Bimbo?
Huh?
How was your day today?
Yeah, that's all right. Oh, nothing exciting. Graveyard from Sweden. Okay. And I would ask you what kind of music they play, Chris, but I kind of can get the idea from the name of the band. Okay, good call. And give us one more, my friend, because we're almost done with the show. So, Cadaver. Yes. Okay, now that band I've heard of. That band I have actually heard of. Cadaver. I've actually heard of them.
Cadaver? Like
Oh,
corpse?
cadaver.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, cadaver. But it's
Cadaver.
pronounced cadaver.
Cadaver.
It means.
Really?
Oh, wait,
Yes,
hold on. Wait. I think that I need to
all right.
stand corrected from the historian of the College of Rock Knowledge. Looks like Mr. Old Humble was right. Gorky Park, yes, I know how to spell Gorky Park, thank you, is a Russian hard rock band that gained mainstream popularity in the United States during Perestroika. Well, looks like Mr. Old Humble is corrected, and the bimbo stands corrected.
How do you do a
Hey,
live stream?
Quiet, Chris.
because I might be the music trivia queen, but hey, I can't know goddamn everything. I'm sorry.
How do you do a
I
live stream?
win. I know an obscure foreign band. Yeah, you do. Okay, yeah, you do. And you know what? Old Humble, that might be funny. If tonight's when you're on your when you're doing your stream, okay, maybe that might be funny if you want to mention that. I think that would be great. So Chris Bliss says Horizonts. Where are they from, Chris? Horizont. I never heard of them. Horizont. Never heard of them. Oh, guess what the tiebreaker will be? Okay, gee. Well, then, if I'm in that position there, and I win, I don't hear anything. So Miss Hopkins says, "Oh, hubby thought scorpions were saying Dorky Park." Okay, Chris. So where is Horizont from? Never heard of them. Never heard of them. Okay, so Mark, we have two more to go, my friend, because Mr.
Yeah.
Bopak had to leave. We have two more, Mark.
Oh, Bopak had to leave? Or
Yeah.
we don't know what happened to him, do we?
Well, he probably had to make a soup or something.
Yeah. Some roadkill soup. It was not so obscure, I guess, but I think that a lot of his music later was unappreciated. Van Morrison?
Yes.
That was
I like
my
Van
choice.
Morrison. Okay, and what band was Van Morrison in before he went solo?
Oh, we talked about this the other day, didn't we?
Yes. Okay, so Chris Bliss says Horizons is from Sweden, I think. And my favorite right now. And what do they play, Chris? What are they? Oh, sort of like. Oh, they sort of like classical power music, or like Hawkwind, or what? Oh, Uriah Heep. Okay, well, and Uriah Heep is great. Uriah Heep is great.
I always wondered, though, what does Uriah Heep mean? Or what is it?
I've got no idea.
Was it?
I don't know. I
Sounds
just
like
know that
maybe
it was.
someone-
I just know that it was Mick Box and Lee Kerslake.
Right. Okay.
That's all that I always know.
Right.
Yeah, but they had some good albums.
Oh yeah. No, they did.
Okay. Chris. So what is your next one? Oh
Simple.
God, oh my God, old humbled. I blocked you. I gotta unblock you. Jesus, I'm sorry
Uh-oh.
because I was
Duran Duran.
blocking porn bombs.
You ever heard of
Okay.
Skillet? You ever heard of Skillet?
Oh.
They're from here.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
They don't want to hear other stuff today. We're not talking about that.
Duran Duran, Bimbo.
Yeah. Okay, they're good.
I saw them in concert.
You ever heard of
Oh,
Skillet?
so have I. So have I. I've seen Duran Duran. I've never heard of Skillet.
Really? It's a Christian rock band. They're awesome. Check them out. See?
Well, okay. Well, first of all, that's why I've never heard of them. If they're a Christian rock band, I've never heard of them.
Trust me, you'll love them. They have several albums. Trust me, you will like them. Guarantee you. On the spot.
You might not.
Oh my God. Oh my God. And because I was too busy blocking those stupid porn bombs, I blocked Old Humble, but I'll unblock them. Jesus Christ, I can't stand that shit, you know? Oh, you know, but YouTube, you know, they could care less. You know, they could care less about shit. Yes. Yes, I know, Jen, I did, so. Yeah, okay, yeah, but as soon as this is done, I'll get them back on, so.
I like Gaelic Storm. I got to them too.
Fuck, this is just so annoying, this stupid fucking porn bomb shit. Okay, okay, so Mark, so you have two more, so what's your next one? Oh, okay, no, you said
Actually, I
Van
have
Morrison.
one more.
Yeah, you said
Yeah.
Van Morrison. Okay, so my number 2 would be a band called the 69 Eyes.
Ooh.
And this band is from Finland. And they have many more albums than I have. This is their first one called Rock and Roll Resurrection. And then they released a couple of more that I don't have, that they're hard to find. And here's the greatest hits called Framed in Blood. And all these ones are new ones. This is a double. It's called Angels and Demons.
Double CD, I mean.
Yeah. Okay, because there was actually a first album called Angels, then there was Demons, and then they put them in like this cool little box set, and they gave you a DVD. And then they have a song called X, and so many bands do this. They do X for their 10th album. So 69 Eyes from Finland was no different. Then they have Back in Blood, not Back in Bat, not Back in Black, Back in Blood. And then they have Universal Monsters. And here's their latest one called 69 Eyes. And they also have a offshoot band where they do like cover versions. And they're called the 69 Cats. And some of the cover versions they do are
cover songs.
Yeah. And some of the songs they
Other
do,
people.
right? They do
Yeah.
People Are Strange, Sunglasses at Night, Sweet Transvestites from Rocky Horror, Werewolves of London, Black Cadillac, Girls on Film, speaking about Duran Duran.
Yep.
Bella Lugosi's Dead from a band called Bauhaus. So, okay. I guess, Chris is gone. So, Mark,
Right here.
let's finish.
I'm right
Okay,
here.
Mark. Oh, okay, Chris, one more.
I would Led Zeppelin. Are they? I don't know. Are they from here?
England.
Yeah, so they count. So Led Zeppelin counts. Okay.
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 I
So
didn't
what's
know.
your favorite Led Zeppelin? So what's your favorite Led Zeppelin?
Stairway to Heaven.
Oh, really?
Who says that?
Go into the other room. Go
Debbie's
into the
saying.
other room.
Debbie's saying, who is
That's
it?
my favorite song.
That's Debbie's favorite song.
Oh, Debbie, oh, please. That song has been played 949 million times.
I know it
Right,
has.
but back in the 70s, it wasn't. It was the song, you know? It was awesome.
Ah,
A lot of it.
The Honey Drippers were good, too.
The honey drippers.
oh, the Honey
Sure,
Drifter.
something
Oh,
great.
yeah, the Honey Drippers are good with Robert Plant and the Honey Drippers. Yeah. Okay, now that was good. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. Okay, Debbie, you get a little bit of reprieve for the Honey Drippers.
Thank you. I had to rectify
Little bit. Okay, Mark. And so your last one, my friend, would be. Mark Kropka.
Positive.
And Chris says the Horizon's first show in the States hung them. What's this? The Horizon's first show in the States and hung out with them. Oh, you did? Wonderful. Wow, that was cool. Oh, that was cool, Chris.
Wondering, are you going downstairs for anything? In the sorry. Yeah.
I actually did meet a couple of music okay, and one band that I did actually know growing up in like South Florida, and this is no bullshit. I did know like Marilyn Manson, and his first band was called Marilyn Manson and the Spooky Kids, because that's when they were playing down in South Florida. And when their first album broke, they were still playing a lot in Florida. And I did know them. I actually did know them. I mean, he probably would look at me now and say, "Who the fuck are you, you fat, ugly, white bitch?" But he might not say that. I don't know. But okay, Mark, so your last one would be Mark.
Emerson, Lake and Palmer.
All right.
Now I have a reason for choosing them. I think a
That's
lot
fine.
of their music is very absurd to the rock and roll listener, but
yeah.
a lot of it is so very good.
And actually, I know exactly where my ELP is, but I don't want to break it out. What is your favorite ELP album,
Well,
Mark?
oh,
I'll need the big box, too. The big box.
on the one hand, you know, everybody says this, but on the other hand, they have a couple of others. But it's gonna have to be brain salad surgery.
Okay, that's a good choice. Okay, my favorite is Tarkus.
Marcus, yes.
Tarkus, and you know what? And I remember being a kid. And I was making money. I was making good money mowing lawns when I was a kid, because I was hustling. I was working hard, and so I remember going into, there was a record store, a record chain down here called Peaches, and
Right.
Tarkus was there, and I never heard of the band. I just saw that cool tank armadillo, and I says, I don't care what that sounds like, I gotta get that. And it was so good.
Gotta have that armadillo.
It was so good. Oh, that tank armadillo. I mean, I'm only gonna get one more tattoo, but I think that the tank armadillo might be a little, too much work. So, and so Mark Hester Mark
You'd
Kessler
have to
says
rent the
Bay
Armadillo.
City Rollers. Actually, the Bay City Rollers, Mark, were from Scotland, not
Yeah, they're
from
really good.
England.
I have
They were
all
from
their
Scotland.
albums.
Debbie has all their albums too.
Oh,
know what I-
okay, honey, that's nothing that I would brag about.
All the imports, they were good back then. They're almost like bringing back.
Oh, they had one song, Saturday Night.
They had a lot of songs. I like their.
No, they had one good song.
The
Okay.
Game album was really good.
It wasn't even
Oh,
good.
Dee Snider, yes. Okay,
Sorry.
wait. Hold on. Okay, no. Okay. Chris, because I have actually met Dee Snider as well. And you know what? He was one of the most gracious, nicest people I have ever met in the entire world. And this is when he was, after Twisted Sister, he had his own band called Desperado. And they were playing in like this little tiny club in California. Must have been like 600 people. And here he was with Twisted Sister playing, to millions of people. And he was with a band called Desperado. And club maybe hold like 600 people. He came up after the show and just went around and just thanked everybody for coming out to watch his new band. And to me, that was very, very respectful of an artist to do that.
Have a great night,
You
and
know,
I'll talk to
because-
you later,
yeah.
Mark. Have
What?
a great night. You have a great
Okay.
night. And I
All
will
right, Chris. All right.
talk to you later, Mark. I'll call you later. Bye.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, because Chris, and I know that you've heard of Rammstein, and Jen actually showed me this, where they had a concert that was heard 10 miles away. 10 miles away.
miles
Can you believe
away.
that? And Debbie and Dave says, yes, we always loved the Alan Parsons Project. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I have every Alan Parsons project as well, too. And they've even got some of them on LP. Yes, Chris. I would. Yes, Chris. I think that would be fantastic. Okay, and you see it here, written right here. Mr. Chris Bliss is going to cover Saturday night. Saturday night. I want to see that. Because I'll even wake up my sister and tell her to come on and watch her show. So, all right. Well, wait, my final one.
Yeah.
I was about to close it up. My final one is a band from Germany, and they have an Irish singer named Ronan Harris. And
Ronan Harris, eh?
a lot of people have heard this band's music, but don't know who it is. It's a band called The NV Nation. And this one here was actually signed by the guys in the band.
Oh wow.
The NV Nation.
What did you have to do to get those signatures? There's a lot of work.
No, I had to buy him a 6-pack of Heineken, and that's my story, and that's what I'm staying with.
Oh man,
Because
it
that's the
was
truth.
incredible until you said that.
Well, that's the truth, because I don't make things up.
No.
Did somebody say sweet? Another Bliss favorite. Okay, Chris. And if you're gonna do a sweet song, you have to do. Are you ready, Mick? Andy. Yeah. Okay. Well, all right, fellas. Let's go. Oh. And the man in the back said, everyone attacking and turned into the ballroom blitz. So the girl in the corner make you want to water, and then they turned into the ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. Ballroom blitz. It's the ballroom blitz. And Itmo
It's the
is this
ballroom
band
blitz.
here, yes. And I know who this band is. Okay, Mark, and thank you for coming on, Mark. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And
Bimbo,
like I say
appreciate.
this to everybody. And those that are still here and those that have gone, thank you so much for coming on my stream. I appreciate it more than you can know, because I'm sure that there's other ways you could be spending your time. You could be
Robbing,
taking a bath.
ro-
You could be
robbing
shaving your
the
leg.
establishments we show
You
on
could
show.
be, yeah, you could be going out to the food store and, stealing potato chips. You could be walking the parapets. There's lots of things you could do. But let me finish up here with my V&V Nation. This one here. V&V Nation. And who wants to make a guess what V&V stands for? Because I know what it stands for. V&V. What does it stand for? And here's another one too that they
I could
signed.
take a wild guess. Victor
What?
and Ventor.
No, that's incorrect.
Oh, okay.
V&V.
You right?
Oh, veal and vag. No, Mrs. Hopkins, that unfortunately is incorrect. That's not a bad
Veal and
choice.
veg.
Oh, vim and vinegar, no. Oh, vim and vigor, no. Oh God. Ugh. Well, I'm gonna let somebody look it up on YouTube and get back to me, because I have to actually close the stream because I gotta go get Misfit outside because it's dark, and I have to go onto YouTube and have to unblock Mr. Humboldt. So I'm gonna close this up. And I want to thank everybody for coming on. I want to thank Bopak for coming on. I want to thank Mr. Kropka, of course, coming on. And remember, Saturday at 8 p.m., we have a official College of Knowledge Top Rock show where we're doing our 15 favorites Aerosmith songs. And just to let you know, on my list, you will not hear Walk This Way or Sweet Emotion. They're not on my list. I'm telling you right now. So don't think that when I come to my final two, she says, oh my God, she has those two. No, they're not even on the list. I made up a list of 30, and they weren't even on the list of 30. So
Yeah.
So remember, that is Saturday at 8 o'clock, and tonight at 10 o'clock. You saw him; he was in here. Mr. Old Humble Distillery. Go check out his trivia, because I will be there. Easy Street with Jen will be there. Yes. Oh, yes. And
I think I'll be there if I can get the link.
Yeah, Meshuggah is from Sweden. They're heavy metal. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, because they're more heavy metal. They're more like Dimmu Borgir than like the symphonic stuff. And if you don't know who Dimmu Borgir is, then I don't know what to tell you. So, okay, but again, thank you everybody. I appreciate it. I love everybody that took the time to come up and visit with me and Mark and Bopak and everybody in the chats.
And you know
It was
what?
nice.
Everybody
It
loves
was nice.
you too.
No, they don't. It
Well,
was nice to see
I
Chris
think so.
up here. It was nice to see Mr. Old Humble. And like I said, I got to unblock him. No, and the only reason why I did it because I was getting rid of all of these porns and he was stuck in the middle of one of the porns.
Oh, you were in the shoot like a shooting gallery and you
Yeah,
shot.
yeah, really. I mean,
And that's called
yeah,
friendly
so.
fire.
Well,
He got caught by some
I don't know.
friendly fire.
Somewhere in there, Mark, there's a joke,
Yeah,
and I know it's a good. I know it's a good one. So.
yeah. So hang on to it.
Okay, guys, but let me take care of that, and let me go get Misfit because it's dark out, and Misfit's probably running around saying, "Where the fuck is that big dopey idiot?" Okay. Good night, Chris. Oh, good night, Chris. Good night, Chris Bliss. Good night, Jen. And good night, Bopak. Good night, Miss Hopkins. Who else do I still have up here? Stuck in the Middle with You was by Steeler's Wheel, Miss Hopkins.
Yeah.
Jerry Rafferty, who actually went on to sing "Oh Baker Street." Um, And good night, Mr. Kropka. I will see you on Saturday, my friend, at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
And,
Possibly talk to you before that.
and that would be it.
Thank you,
Um,
Bimbo,
okay,
for
yeah.
another.
Um, okay, Mark. Okay, Mark. Well, I'll call you at 2:30 in the morning because I got nothing else to do.
Perfect. Perfect. Because you know I'll be awake.
Well, yeah, because you'll have gotten a call at 2:20.
Yes. We each got a
All right.
call.
All right. Bye. Bye.